Hey everybody, this is Excalibur, and welcome to another unboxing. I've been doing games recently, and well, recently being one, and that was knee-jerk. Well, I wonder if I called it Kickstarter in the video. I can't remember. Anyway, I have decided that I have been sitting around on my butt way too much, and I really need to start exercising a bit more. So what I did is I'm following what my wife has been doing, and she got herself a Fitbit. Well, one problem with that is the Fitbit that she has is the Fitbit Flex, which is just a band that sits there with some dots. And I need something with a little bit more utility, so I went ahead and I made an order here, and here's the box. Got it today. Let's pull out the knife of face mutilation and just go through and break the tape. Here we go. Come on. And just gotta be careful. I sliced my thumb open with this once really badly, and I just have been really careful with these things ever since. Here I am, like, sticking it right down into me and stuff. There we go. And I was looking at the Fitbit Charge and decided that it would be nice to have something with a watch. Well, that was easily too expensive for the budget, so I did a search, and I found this little device that I just pulled up. Now, it's got some advantages over the Fitbit, and it is indeed the Garmin Vivofit 2. It has a couple of things. First, it can display the time. It can display your goal and steps. It can keep track of your sleep, and it shows calories burned and stuff like that. Now, one of the things that this touts is it uses just regular watch batteries, and this thing can last a year or more on 2 watch batteries, and I'm hoping that's the case. This is also says that it can work with my LG 3, and I'm going to go ahead and load that up here. Let me just get that software downloaded. I just recently did the search, and we're going to look for the Garmin and the Garmin Connect, and we're going to install it. And we're going to accept that. Let that download in the background while I open this puppy up. Now, these fitness bands have been really hitting the scene. There's, of course, Fitbit, and there's Polar, and then there's what was it, the Nabu X that just came out. There's also Sony. My brother-in-law actually created ones that fit in your ear, and they're like earbuds that keep track of air and heartbeat and all that kind of stuff right from your ear, which is really awesome. He's a mechanical and electrical engineer, so he gets paid the big bucks for doing all that. Well, here we are. We've got the packaging. I've just pulled it out. We have a USB A&T stick, which allows us to sync to our computer wirelessly. We have our quick start manual right here. We have 2 straps that are in the back here. I'm going to be pulling this out slowly because I don't want it all to pop up everywhere. So we'll get the ant stick out so we don't lose it. Here it is. It's just a really simple thing. I could plug it in the back of my USB, back of my computer, and not worry about it. I'm going to set it right there so I don't lose it. So you're going to open this up, and we're going to go ahead and get this undone. Pull out this strap here, which I don't know if it's a large or small. This is the small strap. So pull that out, and then we'll pull out this one. Let's see, how do we do this? Well, I'll just unfold it here and pull it out that way. There we go. It has been undone. I don't see any batteries. They must be inside it already. So there we go. There's the packaging. It says 1 year battery life in there. Now, I was looking at the Vivofit and the Vivofit 2. The Vivofit actually tickled me the most, and that's how you do it. Good, 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 good. The Vivofit looked good. I was going to get that, but then I saw the Vivofit 2, and this, wow, that's unlocked, and this really, really, really is locked in there. Wow. Okay, so I think this is a large and this is a small, and holding them together, it looks like that is the case. Let me hold them straight up next to each other. There we go. They look like they might. This one's larger, so I'm going to go with this being larger. And I'm going to take a look at the quick start guide here. Let's see how this goes. Now, the Vivofit 1 is of course cheaper, and it's less expensive, not cheaper. It had some issues, syncing and a couple of other problems, and there are a lot of other things. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. You have to activate this via the internet, so I'll be doing that. You have to download software, and mobile app, and replacing the band. Okay. Yep, you can do that pretty easily wearing the device. Let's see here. It should have a button somewhere around here. It's not even on. I bet if I take this off, because this has got one of those little things here. Let's do that. Yeah, that was just a little decal. Put that over here. Where's the... Ah, there's a box right there. I looked right at it, didn't even see it. It's got static all over it. Now let's see here. Ah, that's how you pull it out. Very easy, very slick. And it looks like to open it we need screwdriver. Let me just double check that. Running device. We don't have a heart rate monitor, so that's fine. Before you can use the Vivofit 2 device, you must set up the device on your computer or compatible mobile device. Alright, let's go ahead and do that, and I will do it while we're here, because it's always fun to watch me look over here instead of right there. So there we go. I went to www.garmin.com/Vivofit2. Select an option if you're using a computer to set up your device. Plug in the wireless USB and stick into your empty USB port. And download and install the Garmin Express setup software. If you're using a mobile device to set up your device, install and open the Garmin Connect mobile app. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and open up. Oh, it's still installing. There we go. We will open that up. It's supposed to have a button on here. Okay, let me create my account. Excalibur. There we go. By the way, tip on your phone, set up your email address in your dictionary if it doesn't do it automatically. Oh. Let me make sure I'm typing this in properly. There we go. And then just retype that. And create my account. Now we're going to see what we have to do. Do you have a Garmin device to connect? Yes. Choose a category. Health and fitness. Vivofit 2. Let's turn on Bluetooth really quick. Alright. Vivofit 2. Male. 5 foot. Ooh, only have to go one. 5'7". Wait, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and mumble that under my breath. Needless to say, my thumb is working like crazy to get to my actual, what I perceive my weight to be. I'm not going to do it right. I'll get more accurate as time goes on, of course. There we go. And put in my birth date of... Oh, they don't make this easy. Alright, this is kind of chunky. Alright, Garmin, you need to actually allow us to type in the date instead of scroll through years of date, years and years of calendars. Whoever designed this needs to be fired. Okay, hello. Normal bedtime is 3 a.m. Normal wait time is 9 a.m. Press and hold the button until PAR. So let's get this back in here. I didn't say anything about installing batteries. I didn't see batteries. So I'm going to assume that the batteries are already in. And let's go ahead and get this in here. And then wrap this and get that back together. Just like so. Okay, so this doesn't want to lock back into place. Do I have it in the right way? Let me see. Nope, I had it in backwards. No wonder it didn't want to sit right. It's actually got a key. Oh yeah, there we go. And you're supposed to hold the button until you get pair. Now it's setting up my device. Showing the details. Let me get over here. Yep. Showing the details. So you can see it's clearing the device and setting everything up. And here's the device. You can see that it's going through the percentages and stuff like that. So it's downloading some items, sending software update to the Garmin, and I want to make sure that that's 80. Yep. So when I wear this on my hand, I want to look at it and say, oh, okay. Now this is, do I put it on like this? Yeah, we'll put it on like that. So let's go ahead and get this in. This is waterproof up to 50 meters, like a lot of diving watches and stuff are. And did that get in there? Yeah. And it is, here we go. You can see it's saying 50/48. I have not worn a watch in a long time, and I am hoping that this won't irritate me, and we'll see how well it goes. Now, some of the good features about this, it's got a little red bar that's going to go across the top. That it's an hour's worth of bar, and every 15 minutes it's going to update and update and update. When it gets to the hour, it's going to set off an audible alarm, beep beep beep, and that's a reminder to get up off my butt and to walk. And that's the reason why I really like this. The Fitbit does not do that. It's got an alarm for waking up and stuff, but the Garmin actually allows me to be notified when it is time to get up and do stuff. And this is actually a countdown to okay. So here we are. Vivofit and Android are now paired. Alright, I don't know if you heard that, but that's it. And we can press this button. Now it's syncing, and it's showing me 0 steps. Now this does steps based on your arm swing, of course. It doesn't do it by other things, and you can tell it's in step mode because of the steps there. Now I can press the button here. Oh, there we go. And I've got a goal of 7,500 steps. One of the other things it does is it looks at your activity level, and it sets goals that you can reach within your activity level. And then each day it increases the goal a little bit more. So tomorrow it might be do 7,520 steps. But if it turns out that I'm not doing more than, say, 500 right now, it'll update with tomorrow, try 510 steps. And it's actually going to intelligently update. It's going to show you the number of miles that you've walked. And I'm not sure what this one is. I'll have to see what this icon there means. As you can see, it looks like somebody's bending over. Maybe it's active minutes. And it is now telling me it's 12:03 in the morning. Hooray! And it is June. If I hold the button, it's June 4th. Just like a watch. And that's what I really wanted. So I can go through and get my steps and everything and figure out what's going on. Now, there's my devices. Let's go to the dashboard. Let's make sure. Okay. I can actually connect it to my FitnessPal. I can view my sleep, show how many steps and everything. And I'm going to cover up the weight, but ooh, it just went to my son. Picture of my son. So there we go. We'll hold it like this. So there we are. You can see that's the screen. That it's pretty much just like what it looks like for Fitbit, I think. But that's for today. You have a news feed. None of your connections have uploaded activities, so when you can actually, the Garmin Connect is set up so you can compete with your friends and stuff like that and see how your friends are doing. You can set up notifications. The overview was set up 9 minutes ago. Health and fitness tour is there as well. Fitness, you can actually put in calories in and out, steps, and your weight, personal records, and leaderboard. Active calories. Your social, you can set up connections, groups, and your own profile. If I click on profile, I'll cover up the weight, and there we go. You can see Excalibur zone, male, age is 44. Yep, I'm old, and it says I'm 5 foot 7 inches tall. And I think I can upload a picture, but I'm not sure really, so we'll just go ahead and skip that. You can list the devices. You can see I've got the Vivofit 2, which is ready to sync, and it uses Bluetooth, so I'm going to have to make sure my Bluetooth doesn't suck up my phone's battery. Help and settings. So under settings, you have personal information, privacy, and I'm the only one who can see my profile. I'm the only one who can see my new activities. Personal information lists, measurement units, and statute. So weight, height, training zones, customize heart rate and power zones, custom step length, and my sleep time from 3 a.m. to 9 a.m. Smart notifications, permission is required. So go to Garmin Connect. Garmin Connect will be able to read all notifications posted by the system or any installed app, which may include personal information, contact names and stuff. So we're going to skip that. Default music player. You can select from AIMP, which I have, Amazon Kindle, Amazon Music, Audible, WPU and PPUB Music, Netflix, Plex, VLC Video, Voice Recorder, a whole bunch of stuff. So you can actually play music while you're walking, contact, and about. So that's all the settings. And then help, feature tours, add a device, trouble connecting, and what is live track, how to use live track, and stuff like that. So I've got a lot of reading to do, and we're going to see exactly how well this works. My wife uses her Fitbit, and she loves it. She has entered a program at her office, her work, that actually, and let me set this to date, to time, there we go. She actually gets monetary incentives for keeping steps up and getting in shape and stuff like that. So, oh, and if I recall correctly, this actually has a night light. So if I held it in, start sync, nope, sleep, nope, I don't want to sleep. So there we go. You can press on the button and then it'll turn on a night light. One of the things that the Vivofit 1 missed, and the audible alarm is the other one that the Vivofit missed. Also, it sounds like they have fixed the sync issues and pairing issues. We'll see how that goes after a while. They said it usually takes a month or so, a couple of months before that starts breaking down. We do have the Ant stick, which I can plug into my USB and download the software to sync and everything, but I think I like the ability to pair with my phone better, and well, we'll just have to see how it goes. I will see what all these little icons and everything mean, and we will find out. Now the main thing about this is, I'll show you with the band that I don't have. We've got all these little dots. You're familiar with them if you remember an old watch. And then right here we have these two hooks, and they go right in really well. The middle is a lock, so I'm going to turn this inside out and latch it so you can see it. So you get it all hooked in, and it's really tricky to get it in there. There we go, come on, you can do it. There you go. So all three are in their slots, and then you turn this knob and it will lock it. So if you're really active, like I talk with my hands, we don't want this flying off and hitting the boss in the face, you know, that kind of thing. So we turn this and it locks in place, so you're not going to lose your fitness device out on a really rigorous run or a hike or anything. So far it's really comfortable, and I like the feel. It feels like a watch, and outside of the fact that it's sideways instead of looking at it, and if I hold it like this, I would normally have the time written parallel to my arm rather than perpendicular. It's actually not too bad. I can look down, I can see it says 12:10, and I should get to bed in another 3 hours. So there's that. And so far it has not registered a single step, even though I've been moving my arm around. So we're still at 0, as you can see. And in this light, I can easily see the number. So we will see how this turns out. So we have our steps, we have our goal steps, our miles that we've walked, calories burned. Apparently I burned 18 calories just by waving my arm. And it's 12:10 in the morning. So that's it. That is the Garmin Vivofit 2. Garmin Connect, that's the name of the software. So it runs on regular watch batteries, so you never have to charge it. And you can change them out. They're standard 26, 30 something batteries that you can get at a battery place really easily. Sounds alert and shows move bar if you haven't moved in an hour. Records time, steps. Oh, that's Twitter. Records time, steps, and calories for fitness activities. Night readable display lets you check your stats at any time, and pairs with your compatible phone and Garmin Connect mobile app. One of the things I'm really irritated about is they don't list those phones in the instructions anywhere. So see the progress and join online challenges for free. GarminConnect.com, available on desktop or mobile. See your progress, earn badges, view reports, and make a connection. So here you go. There's an example of how close you are to your goal. There we go. Let's get that in. On the bottom here, it's just got a bunch of mumbo jumbo, and then on the back it shows the different displays that you've got there. You've got your clock, your goal, number of calories burned, and then when you're in sleep mode, and that automatically turns on. And of course, if you press this button here, you'll see date, and it'll go through each one without issue. And if you hold it, it will go into start for a countdown timer, which I didn't want to do. We'll just stop that. And if you hold it longer than the start, it goes into sync, and then I don't want to sync it. Come on. It was I set it into sleep mode somehow. There we go, just back to clock. So I will see how this works. This is something I really need to do. I need to be reminded to get up because I get so engrossed with work or video editing or gaming or reading or something like that, and always forget to get up and walk around. We're approaching the first 15 minutes, and I think that will happen soon. I have heard rumors that the screen scratches pretty easily, so you have to be careful with that. And other than that, I think this is going to be a good fit. I can wear it showering, I can take it off, of course. The lock will help keep it on while I'm sleeping, and we'll see how well this gets me into shape. I need to get moving, I need to get up and exercise, and hopefully this will do it for me. Okay, so until next time, get in shape, get yourself a fitness band, one that fits your utility, not what everybody else is doing. I was going to get a Fitbit because of an RPG-based game that was built around it, but the more I looked at it, the more I found that it would have zero utility. Having a clock on there gives me some utility so that I can actually, tell the time, and with a quick click, I can see the date. So I have a functional watch and stopwatch on my wrist as well. Please like, comment, and subscribe. It really helps me out to know what you guys like, what you think about this. If you have any questions, I can answer them. Feel free to ask me questions about this as time goes on. I will answer it. Maybe I'll do an update video later on to show you the progress and my progress and how things have been going. It's supposed to be a day-to-day kind of deal where you set your goals and you try to meet them, and then it'll adjust to your fitness level and then slowly increase your goals as time goes by. Hopefully this will work. I'm really hoping so. And well, as always, this is Excalibur, and I am out.